From YouTube ai Saidol Noble Prize, tehine se translationis wild, tak kaisika. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said hey Ian it. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said, and lol it detected hand characters and read it as Japanese. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said the box literally says it has a Nobel Prize in it.
Testing. Oops, about that stuff. Testing. Okay.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said heyo.
Hey Troy. Hey Ivan. I forgot to say hi. How you guys doing? Today we are having Knockoff Friday, I guess. I don't think that's a thing, but we're doing it. The reason being, one of you in the chat mentioned the existence of these things, and of course I had to go get them, and now I have them. So literally plural. So we'll be introducing all of those, and who knows what's gonna happen. All right, just give me a second. Just getting set up. Did I pick it up? Hold on. Again. How's that? All right. So today, let me just sure I got everything. We're building this. This is Nobel Prize Sailor Moon by, I don't know, 8+. Wait, I don't know. The company is here, but I can't read it. The box is very beat up. It's Nobel Prize Sailor Moon. I don't, as you can see, Nobel Prize Sailor Moon number 119. Wait, yeah. The reason, so yeah, these are very cheap on AliExpress. Well, relatively very cheap. The original I think is like 20, well, 19, I don't know, something like $20. I mean, if you get it MSRP. Specification, colors, and contents may vary from, yeah, no shit. So it's shown here with the ribbons, but I don't know if it has it or not. Made with ABS and PET. So unlike the original, well, the original also had ABS, but I think this one is fully made of ABS. Yeah, so there's not much else on the box. Not much underneath. The box is very beat up. It got shipped this way, and this is the least beat up of the box. The reason I say this is I got two of them. This is what happens when you order stuff on AliExpress. You like, if I was getting one of each, there's the Berserker model of this and the Nobel Prize version, and there was like an option to get one of each, and they sent me two of the same. Although I did get one of these as well. This one's less weird of a title. It's just Nobel Berserker. That's it. But we're gonna try. I don't know. I may try to build both of them today, because we have God Gundam in the background. I think it's basically the same, exact same as. Sure, let me just. No, hold on. I still have the box for the Nobel Gundam, well, the Berserker mode Gundam that I built a little while ago, so we can kind of compare.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello.
Yes.
This is the kit with those optional parts.
Hey Marcel. Yes, it is the kit with the optional parts. I should probably go try and translate the whatever's written on there. It's probably some loads of fun. Whatever's written here. So basically, it's probably the same phonetically, I guess. But yeah, they basically photoshopped, scanned this, photoshopped it, just like changed a few things. They kept the Berserker mode exactly as it is in the same spot because I guess they couldn't be bothered to redraw whatever's underneath. Other than that, they kind of just like very cheaply, yeah, they just like remove all the text here and just put a simple thing here. Yeah, they couldn't be. Oh, they did like remove. They basically just like a cheap scan of it and just like covered the Japanese text with. I'm doing the review of both of them. Well, not exactly both. They kept the same number, which makes no sense. But they just did it. So, oh, that's a nice level of redrawing. They like remove the whole thing, and somebody probably spent some time just like carefully redrawing this to the point that I'm not sure. Yeah, this is not. See, they messed up the hair. This is like a strand of hair, and it like closed it like that, but it just blurred the whole thing. So, yeah, it's supposed to be like one of her, well, cooling fins really. So it ends up there, but they couldn't be bothered. Well, yeah, they didn't do it. Okay, I guess they did an okay job, but they couldn't like figure out like this is part of the cooling fin, so it's like ends here, so it doesn't like just blur off into nothingness. Yeah, it's basically it's almost identical. Yeah, they just like removed, I guess, a few things. They just like chopped up this thing. I don't think they could like, maybe it doesn't have these parts, maybe. The beignets. Are you not focusing? And does not have the Vietnamese. Otherwise, the exact same images, just reused in the Japanese text. Knocked off essentially. So yeah, assuming like all of these. So yeah, I got 2 of these. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a giveaway or not. I've never done giveaways, so I don't know. You get a really beat up box that you could probably buy yourself for much cheaper than me shipping it to you. So there's some debate there. There's a chance there's gonna be parts that are broken off or messed up, so I might need to like borrow from this one. So I'm gonna see which one seems a bit less messed up. I think it was this one. I don't even know. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm gonna put this one as a reserve. Yeah, buying knockoff things is an adventure. Like I bought the supposedly the MD-002 knockoff Ferrari model, Flame toy model of RC, and I got like the Cyber Succubus instead. So yeah, it's an adventure. But yeah, so we're gonna try to build both of these because I'm not to dedicate like a separate stream. Well, it might go off onto tomorrow if I don't finish today. But these, I basically built like 2 of these already, so 3rd and a 4th one, maybe the 5th one. It shouldn't take that long, hopefully. And yeah, basically I got a band now. I got a quartet, or if I don't know if someone wants the. We'll see how it goes. I haven't figured out how to send people stuff, but yeah. I mean, I need your address, but yeah, I think you can do that. But yeah, we'll figure it out if there's a contest or something. If anybody really wants it. That's very blurry. I need to keep an eye on this. Yeah, so we're gonna do these 2. Well, we're gonna start with this one, and then we're gonna try and see how quickly we get done. We can maybe start on the other one and finish tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, there's not much on the box. Well, there's stuff on the box, but it's like, no, it's already very beat up. Alright, so let's open the box. Let's discover ones. I already peeked in the box because just to make sure there was nothing weird in it. Oh, it does have the ribbons. Interesting. So it does have the ribbons. Yeah, the whole thing's fully of ABS. And you also get, look at that, you get a stand. I'm pretty sure you get a white stand in either the Nobel Gundam and the Berserker mode. You get a white stand, the exact same stand but white. So it just give you HTKKK. Okay. And you have the instruction sheet, which looks suspiciously like with a big blank space here. I do have the Nobel, the Berserker mode, which is almost like exactly the same. So you can kind of compare. Like this is a bigger sheet. It's basically exact, almost exact. It's color. Look at that. This bit is color. What? It's exact copy, translated of course, but yeah, this part is color. Well, that's nice. Not too bad. Everything's ABS, of course. The original, the Bandai one, you will get polystyrene. Even down to this is ABS, so everything is ABS. It doesn't say over here what the ribbons are made of. I'm assuming, yeah, it would be PET. So other thing to note here, Bandai has technology to oh, it does not list the optional parts. You will notice there's optional parts are missing. Yeah, Bandai has the technology to like combine multiple colors into one runner. These guys don't. They'll like inject a single color per thing. But I don't even know. Like it seems like suspiciously small amount of parts, unless they basically combine all the white, all the various colors together. So it is. You still have the same like blue, red, yellow, white, and gray for the thing. But yeah, otherwise, okay, hold on. I didn't check the other side. So yeah, it's basically almost exactly just a photocopy of the thing. You get the exact same thing. The instructions are the same. So actually, I don't know. Well, once we get to this one, it would be kind of bad if like the instructions here. Yeah, I guess yeah, they did replace the instructions with different letters because I'm pretty sure that yeah, because yeah, it's not the same runners. Okay, this is the original. Let's keep that over there. Let's toss that into recycling. Oh, it has staples. It's gonna make sense, like, well, in a way. It might be cheaper to have someone just like manually staple these things rather than have a stapling machine. Just hire someone temporarily to like just make these on cheap. Rather than investing in like a machine that like, does like glues things together or whatnot. That's probably a bit more of an investment. But yeah, we got this thing. The instructions are big. This is for notes, I guess. You want to write some notes about the thing. That's the option. And let's calibrate this a bit. Alright, should be good enough. Alright, so we got our instructions, we got our stuff here. Okay, so let's start getting these out of the bag. Some of the bags are heat sealed. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, it doesn't work. Some of the bags are heat sealed. Some of them, one of them here is that thing with the adhesive strip, which is a little annoying. Because you open it, the parts get stuck to the strip, or like it sticks in a weird way. Okay. So that's all the parts, and here are the famous optional parts. Oh yeah, it's like reversible. Oh no, never mind. It is. Oh well, does look reversible. What? You get the covered version, and you get the hanging out version, which is a bit more like it goes out a bit more in the small little bag. So yeah, these are like held back a bit, and these are just hanging out and a bit more loose. Oh, okay, this way is the way top. This is the bottom, the underboob. This is the top.
From Twitch, the Saki CN said, "Hey man, nice to see you here."
Hello, person from Twitch. How are you doing? I hope you're not trying to sell me some art, because I don't need it. Alright, there's people on Twitch, which happens sometimes. Yeah, hello. And yeah, we're building the knockoff Nobel Gundam, the Nobel Prize Sailor Moon. The box theory says it contains a Nobel Prize, so I'm a winner right now. We got our ABS KKK branded HD stand. That's it. That's all. There's no other information on this thing. By the KKK. Because why not? We got our boobas. I don't know if it's legal to say boobs on YouTube, but we got boobies. And we got a runner C HD050. We got the yellow parts. What is this? What is that for? No idea. We'll find out. Oh wait, that's part of the head. Never mind, that goes here probably. Yeah, we got, it's basically the same parts, but they had to separate it because they don't have technology to have everything, like a bunch of stuff combined in the same runner the way Bandai does it. So they had to like separate each part in like different small runners, which Bandai could do. I guess it would save. Oh crap, look at that, that got messed up. That got messed up. Well, I'm not going to use this anyway, so that's fine. But they did a good job replicating this. This is still for something that isn't manufactured in China. They don't really have access to it. They did a fairly good job replicating it. Hey, how you doing?
From Twitch, the Saki CN said, nah, I am just streaming next door. Remember that HG Kshatriya stream with the backwards knee on it?
Yeah, and I do remember that. Oh yeah, welcome and thanks for joining. I mostly stream from YouTube, like Twitch the secondary. I think most people do the reverse, like Twitch is a primary and then they stream to YouTube as a backup. I start on YouTube mostly, so that's why I do it there. But yeah, welcome. Today we're building the knockoff Nobel Gundam. Let's get my tool here. I'm gonna get ready in a second, so I'm just going over the various parts. And we have, of course, the ABS. Well, everything's ABS. So, but yeah, this is like the inner frame. I'm looking forward how the Berserker one. Oh, part fell off. Well, it's just the optional part to like plug it into a action base. Hopefully not. Wait, I should probably check. Because you never know. Like, it looks like we have all the runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 4 main runners. Doesn't seem like there's any parts missing, which is an interesting miracle. And yeah. Oh, this one's like very not held up by much. There's only 2 gates. Bandai will give you a 3rd gate on this one. Alright, looks like we have all the parts. Oh, and we do have stickers, which is this feels thinner than Bandai's stickers. And why do we have that? Oh, that's from the neck. Never mind. Yeah, it's thinner compared to Bandai's full sticker. I don't know how well this will deform, but yeah, this model doesn't really have any kind of like stickers you need to put on things that will need deform. Let's take a look at the boobers a bit. Let's admire the I mean, they put more effort in here, I guess. You have like you have angular, like looks like the machine for the rest, and then suddenly organic boobs with actual skin showing through. So is it like an Evangelion inside? Like it's organic, and if the shell breaks, this just pops out, and it's just tarp on top of it. Let's put these over there. These are pre-painted. I'm sure there's a guy. Like they hire someone on the assembly line with a little airbrush to like paint those. That's how they do it, and like in those because they're not gonna invest in like long term machines, like infrastructure to produce those on scale. They're going to like try to produce those for a while, make a profit, move on, and maybe somebody else is gonna come in and like do another knockoff, well, different techniques. But yeah, they're gonna invest on those things. So.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, hey.
How you doing, John? Yeah, today we're building, you guys guessed this was coming, the knockoff Nobel Gundam made fully of ABS and with the optional parts, which I'm going to show again. So, this is C12. Yes, it is. I'm half suspecting these will be well, there might be some misnumbered one in there, so which is not a big deal because you can easily guess what part goes where. A2. Yeah, they definitely renamed. These would be like parts of runner A normally. The parts are just chipped off. What else do I need? Nope, nothing. Actually, well, yeah, it's not going to be. Hey, they managed to do that. Look at that. They managed to replicate this part. They would usually give up on that, like the part where like they have like a thing coming in from the side. Essentially, you need to like something in here to mold it. You inject the thing and then you remove the thing, and then you have this part molded. They managed to do that, which is impressive. Well, interesting. Also here, same thing. So they managed to reproduce that. So they are catching up to Bandai. Like the technology for knockoffs is getting better and better. That's probably a reason why we haven't seen, like, this kit is from what, 2011? No, I mean this one, I don't know, probably 2025. But generally the 2010, 2011, that's when the originals came out. So this technique of like having tubes, essentially, an additional point from which shapes like a relief is molded off on, that they didn't have, but they have the technology now. So we may start seeing more and more knockoffs of things, and we might have interesting optional parts. So yeah, if you guys know of more interesting weird knockoff kits, do mention them, especially if they're very, very cheap. I might be tempted. I already have a backlog. It won't be helping that, but it's fun. At least for me, it's fun. Oh, we're not gonna get a lot of views. People are gonna be turned off. It's like, you, Nobel Prize, Salem, what is this?
From YouTube, John Ventura said, I just found some Pokemon cards back from 95 XD.
You're rich now, I guess? Well, no, I mean, it's probably worth the paper it's printed on. You need to research that.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, wonder if they're worth selling.
You can always take a look on eBay how much other people are like trying to sell similar cards for. Unless you want to go play Pokemon card battle with someone with these cards, which is another level of ballsiness, I guess, if you want to go that route. Yeah, the molding quality isn't bad. It's ABS, but it's not too bad. All the gates are very thin. They probably don't like the large gates either. I don't know how much waste they have, but it's ABS, it's very recyclable. Knock that away.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, I think some might be worth going through the PSA grading.
What's the PSA grading? I don't really do card-based games. Unless that's not really the card-based game, but I still don't know what that means. Okay, these are getting a bit stuck. and kind of bouncing around a bit more than usual when they hit the table. Wait, what is this? B? C. Never mind. Hopefully I didn't lose any pieces. These are white pieces, and you can tell that my environment is pretty... well, it doesn't have any discerning features, so if those could get lost in the wilderness. Okay, did I get everything? I think I did. Yes. Hopefully nothing fell off. Nothing rolled off out of sight. Okay. Let's get all the pieces out. This is D. That was C. Or was it B? I can't remember. That was C. Never mind.
From YouTube, John Ventura said a third-party company that authenticates and grades cards.
Oh.
It has a chance to add more value once the card is graded.
Nice. Taking it for an appraisal, that's very nice. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you think it's worth it, I just like take a look around. I mean, just yeah, if it looks like it's gonna, if that costs money and it looks like the price is gonna cover, the selling price is gonna cover the cost of doing an appraisal, if there's a cost.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, "Are you going to get the Gundam tabletop game kits?"
Probably not. Who would I play with? Here's my problem. I don't really do tabletop games. I know I'm supposed to be a nerd and everything, but there's different kinds of nerds. Not everybody gets into tabletop games. It's not like a requirement. I need to take a look, like, are they worth it? Do they have enough gimmicks to justify the cost? Are they cheap? Are they interesting enough? It's like, criteria for buying kits varies a lot. Like, it could be just like I watch one of the shows and like, oh, this mobile suit is awesome, I'm gonna get the thing. That's all it takes. It could even be like a mobile suit that had just one scene and just blew up in the next one, never seen again. I'm like, oh, this was, but it still looked nice. Or it could have like be relevant. It's, yeah, it's pretty wide. But yeah, so I need to take a look at the tabletop, unless you're asking somebody else. I know it exists, or will exist. Again, no, I don't remember if it's out yet or not. I remember it being talked about a while ago. That's a very tiny part. They managed to even reproduce that. Yeah, for something that's fully made of ABS, this isn't too bad yet. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the parts actually fit together. This is all of, I don't know, A1. Let's go over there. There's very few parts, very few variations. So it is a very simple kit. Well, minus this giant thing, I guess. But the parts itself, like aside from the inner frame, very few parts. So I guess it's a good candidate for knockoffs. And of course you get the boobas. The boobies. I shouldn't say boobas. Well, guys, yeah, we're gonna say boobs. Boobas is like code word on Twitch, apparently, because these people freak out at the slightest things. Well, on YouTube, mostly. Well, streamed also on Twitch, but sometimes I want to give up on Twitch because every time I upload something, it tells me, oh, you've flagged music that's illegal, when it's not. It's a very buggy platform. It used to be that you had to go look for bugs to find them. It's kind of hard to find bugs in software. You had to hire people to like you could run into one like in production level software once in a while, but it's kind of rare. Like these days, you don't even have to try that hard. Like, oh, this is clearly not working the way it's supposed to. And everybody just like, yeah, that's just the way it is now. OSs, well, Windows, I guess, is a bad example. Windows, the older version of Windows, Windows 95, 98, were basically terrible. Well, they were maybe not that terrible, but terrible. UI-wise, kind of wish we went back to those simpler days. But you had to reinstall Windows every now and then, which I guess people don't do these days. So I guess we made progress there, but it's less buggy and more annoying these days. Crashes less, but in exchange it's like just horribly annoying. Hey, excellent. We got some excellent stuff here. I was like complaining about like when I was building the Nobel Berserker, it didn't have double peace signs. This one does. So that's the thing that knockoff do better. They like give you things that you want. Because okay, this thing doesn't give. Well, it's probably like people like, hey, this thing doesn't do the things I want it to do. So I'm just do it myself. So yeah, good. Yay for knockoffs. Not against knockoffs. I'm against like the ones that promise and then don't deliver. These days it seems like knockoffs can deliver. It's just a matter of choosing and being lucky, I guess. And well, don't get something delivered that's been like squished to a pancake. Hopefully I'm not going over stuff I've already nipped. That is excellent. We have double peace sign, so that's one reason. Aside from the optional parts, you might want to get this kit. Unless I don't think the original didn't have this. I don't think.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said, I can't wait the Chinese bootleg MG-100 Jetta from the Moon Gundam series.
Is it planned? Well, I mean, there's sometimes no way of knowing. These things just suddenly pop up someday. Or you have to like watch out on like the Gunpla subreddit. Somebody's gonna just like post pictures. Oh, there's rumors of this thing coming out. These just like show up one day and suddenly you get options. I think I lost track of where I was supposed to cut. Oh well. Let's just keep going. I'm not taking like I'm being super careful with the cuts here. One thing, all the gates are very small, which is a good thing. Well, yeah, it's a good thing. It's not. Definitely is a good thing. I prefer it that way. Like it's easier to cut, less of a hassle to clean up afterwards. Smaller nubs deal with. You get this optional. Well, you also get. Okay. I don't think there's a okay, maybe there is a knockoff Shining Gundam or God Gundam out there you can use to recreate that if you felt like it. But did you get the extra hands there for the HG thing there? It's not the same. It's definitely not the same quality ABS, I guess. There's a difference. Like some, I probably should be careful. You guys could be off gassing right now. Maybe I should be wearing a gas mask when I build these. I'm probably not going to clean those parts too much. Well, just the bare minimum, I guess, if it looks like it will affect the fit. There was an option when shipping to ship it without the box. I'm wondering like if it would just be the runners in like a bubble wrap padded envelope. Let's see, got this, got this. That. Okay, and all right, let's put that over there. I don't know which pile letter that is, but I'm not gonna need this anymore. I don't think so. There doesn't seem to be any like large nubs on anything. Okay, so let's get to building this thing. So we start with the chest. C12 and B19. Okay. Well, I mean, I've already built a few of these. Nope, that's not it. That is not it either. And they went through the effort of like relabeling every single one of these. And I'm just ignoring all of it. Yeah, I got one. Oh, there's two. I think. Yes. Just a quick little. Not quite as dense as Lego either. You can tell by the sound. It doesn't have like that glass-like chime to it. Not like crystalline chime on. Like I said, I wouldn't spend too much time cleaning, but it seems like it does need a bit of cleaning. Just because it might not fit otherwise. Alright, I don't know if these are metric or not, and these don't move, I guess. Or do they? Fixed in place? For some reason I thought these would kind of rotate a bit. Do they not? They don't. Never mind. They don't really move. That goes in there. I should probably, well, since they don't move, I'll just pre-drill them. I guess 3D scanning technology has come a long way, so it's entirely possible they're just like automatically 3D scanned They just like got one of these and kind of just... That's how they make the copies now. So AI is a bit useful. Machine learning. So this is B18. We need the choker thing here. Where's my thing? I wonder if I'm going to be able to finish the whole thing today. Entirely possible. Both of them. It's a race. Well, no. I'll probably like do another session tomorrow. Same time. So yeah, I'm going to switch up the way I do. And plan out the live streams now. So usually I would just wing it, but feel like we should have like some kind of... Well, we did have a predictable schedule, but things are a little less predictable these days. The color is a bit different. And the stickiness isn't the same. It doesn't quite stick the same.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said the bootleg 1144 Char Castle Color version Gundam from Gundam Origin series is a pretty cool kit.
I'm gonna have to go get it now. But yeah, definitely need to like keep an eye. These are getting more and more interesting. Everybody keeps saying that, yeah, you should try. Except, okay, it's not staying in there. Not sure if that's supposed to do that. So what else do I need? A, I don't know which file is A. I think it's that one. There we go. I mean, if these are cheaper to manufacture, Bandai could learn a thing or two from the bootlegs. It's fine for things to be just ABS. I know that this, but the original one did this as well. Probably not. This hatching pattern.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said is a Gundam Origin version RX 78-2, but in char color.
Oh, so basically a red Gundam. These would normally be premium items. I guess Bandai's not too happy about this. Sunrise probably not too happy about this either. I mean, it's their intellectual property. I say it like that. Not a fan of intellectual property. Okay, this thing isn't really staying in place. Alright, so then we'll put this in there, which whatever this is, A1, 2. We try. The fit is a bit weird. Probably don't need to pre-drill because it all fell very loose. And of course it's falling out. I don't think I had these level of problems with. Yeah, I'm imagining that it's
From
somewhat...
YouTube, Ivan IT said when China going to make their own PG-160 scale in new Gundam, but Bandai step in and make their own.
They're probably going to make... Like, they're going to make a knockoff. Well, okay. It is freakishly expensive. Guess they might try to make something with less features. This has probably been third-party kits. Okay, it's not that loose. It felt a bit loose earlier, but it's not that loose. Definitely needs to be glued together. There might be parts that are gonna fall off. We're gonna do a comparison later on with all the things lined up. So wrong one. This one.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said Dabin already did a 160 new Gundam.
Danban. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do exist. I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, it definitely exists. Like the stuff like Bandai is taking too long to make. Somebody's gonna step in and make. Like they could pull off a master grade Kshatriya now, but there's others like already made that are better.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said China make their own the MG1 100 Kshatriya. It pretty good.
Yeah, I pre-ordered one already. Well, it's not a Chinese one; it's the Axis model. I'm gonna just put that one on there. Here. That should do it. I don't want to mess with this weird off-centered sticker there that's like printed weird. Probably should. Well, I'm not gonna bother painting this probably. It's a knockoff. Unless you can get them mass producing, which they are. Okay, so A1, A9. That's 9? Oh, that's 6. No, hold up. They don't. Do they even? Oh. Oh, that's a fun thing. And they relabeled the part letters, but they did not relabel the sticker thing. It's from 2011, so they used like Japanese letters then.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said place that kit with the P Bandai Strike Jigen to recreated the Epic's fight scene from the Unicorn show.
Oh yeah, the one where she goes up. Well, that seemed like, yeah, you felt like this some anonymous pilot was like really good at it. Maybe not a new type, and then they blow each other. She gets blown up. So yeah, that's what Bandai is. No, not Bandai. Gundam is. You get, oh, this is interesting. The fight is like dragging on, and then one of them dies because it's war. What am I looking here? Yeah, the stickers here are labeled 1, 2, 3, basically the numbers, but the it's here. It's like still the Japanese characters, so you're gonna have to guess. I guess if you've never built the Nobel Gundam, you have no idea which one is which. You're gonna have to like figure out. Wait a minute, where does this go?
From YouTube, Ivan IT said I wish Daba make a bootleg MG1 100 Strike Jigen.
Yeah, you think like, I mean, it's okay. It's not the main thing Bandai is known for. What does Bandai do even? Just an entertainment company, right? They do video games. They do everything. They're a conglomerate, as they call those things. So, kind of wonder what exactly it is that they do. I don't know what part this is, but it goes there. I know that much. They don't do anything specific. And there we go, 50 issues already. It's, oh, never mind. It's, well, okay. It does require glue. I'm not gonna lie. This thing requires a bit of glue to kind of, because it doesn't fit perfectly here. It's a bit, it's like popping off a bit.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said I would say bootleg P Bandai kit is a good choice if you can't able to buy the real deal cause of the limited numbers and is expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's an option that helps a lot of people. I mean, then again, like, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's hurting Bandai's sales. it just means a lot more people are buying kits. Yeah, it's like, this isn't fitting right. I hope it's not hurting Bandai. It's not gonna be like, oh, people are hurting us with the bootlegs. We can't do kits anymore. Which is like, I think Sony tried that before with a bunch of games and things. I'm like, oh, we're so weak, multi-million-dollar corporation.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said I saw the 1144 GN flag and is so cool.
Oh, I've been looking for that. Wait, do I have it? Because I'm pretty sure I ordered that. No. Looks like I ordered a few flags. Kits from Bandai, but I'm not sure if that's exactly the GN flag. The thing about 00 kits is, well, 00 mobile suits, they go all over the place. There's like some really... Okay, this thing doesn't fit at all. Yep, there we go. That is the... Yeah, I was probably a bit too optimistic about this thing. Because there's no guarantee, essentially. Ow, stabbed myself. There's no guarantee you'll get something good in those things. Okay, so let's see. Seems like it's sticking in here a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of not going in all the way. Definitely needs glue to kind of hold all these together. Because I don't think this is going to connect fully. Yeah, it doesn't connect fully. There's a gap. I don't even think you can push these together with glue. Oh, maybe you can, but with lots of effort. It definitely does not fit as cleanly as the Bandai one. So yeah, there's not quality control, just quality overall is a bit lower. Yeah, definitely the gap here is not something you would find on a Bandai kit. Why do we have two of these? What? Yeah, just the HGFC here, so it's just like there's places where they didn't bother changing it, and we do not have a secondary back for this, so I'm assuming is this one. And I'm not sure this thing's gonna stick. I'm gonna try anyway. And okay, I guess that was the wrong one. Not bad. Okay, this is pink, not white. So I'm guessing this sticker is for the Berserker mode. Oh no, wait a minute, that should be the right one. Let's try either or, we'll see which one fits. The stickers aren't very sticky. That's one thing. I guess it was this one. Yeah, there's zero promise of quality or consistency with the bootlegs. That's the only, well, that's the main disadvantage. Okay, I don't need this one. I guess I don't need to be that attentive on this one. Oh well. Yeah, it is definitely slightly pink. So these are from the Berserker mode version. So yeah, well, and it's kind of lifting up a bit when I'm trying to do that. Yeah, close enough. Could be worse. Alright, so then take this thing here, put the sticker on there, whichever one you want. This kind of helps hold these down, just hide the fact that these are kind of lifting up here. And then we got the chest. There we go. At least for now. Alright, so then there's no instructions in here for the optional parts. Then we try to do the what is this? C10. So I'm gonna get this, that. That thing. I'm guessing also this and that. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you get extra parts. These are from the Berserker mode version. So I think, yeah, these are from Berserker mode. So they give us they combine all the things together. So the original would only give you the parts that you need. I think, I can't remember for sure. Alright, so cleaning this a little bit, just a little bit. Real quick. Okay, so start with this one, and we'll stick this one in there. Alright, we get the stickers, because now we have something to back it up against when we're placing it. So, like that. Well, it's not terribly sticky. It is still kind of. And it doesn't really distort. Well, deform as well as the foil sticker that Bandai uses. This is less I think the other one is like metal, actual aluminium. foil. Basically, well, this one has more paper in it. It's a little less flexible. There we go. I'll take the base. C19 is it's saying it is. I'm not sure about that. I'm not an expert on bootlegs. Guessing this is the average experience these days. Probably been worse before. Push that in all the way. And the sideburns here. Well, not exactly sideburns, the locks of hair on the side. Or as they would call it, the cooling fins. The radiator. That goes on the sides. Does it fit? Yeah, it does, kinda. Yeah, the middle part here does. Oh, wait, it does take a part. Oh, there it is. Tiny part here. I don't know if it's gonna fit or not. We'll see. Put that on there. Okay, it appears to be fitting. It's a bit weird and loose. And oh, interesting thing here. Didn't notice the one before. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute. We're just looking ahead a bit. Barely caught my eye. And then this side of the head there. I probably should pre-drill those. Not that it helps much. Still kind of a large gap there. I'm not sure any amount of glue is going to help this, but these are always a risk. I guess they kind of close if you press them hard enough. They're supposed to be like, there's some detail missing. Not absolutely faithful reproduction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use like a 3D scanner or something to kind of scan these and just reproduce them. And that's the head. There's a little loss of resolution in there. Now the arms. So B31. Like so, like these two, and these. I'm not gonna bother out calling these out. Alright, so, and then A1, those two things. That thingamajig there. Those are the two things I saw earlier. Shoulders. These things are the shoulder reflectors, I guess the turn signals on this thing. Alright, let's put all these together. So, quick check around for knobs, not that it matters really. And there's some ABS things happening here, like hitting. Well, basically, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same quality. So there's gonna be some deformation here and there. The Cyber Succubus one I built before, that was actually pretty decent quality if you compare it to this. I guess I got lucky and got a really good one. Bit of a challenge to assemble, but pretty decent overall. So let's see, does this go in there? Yes, it's very loose. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Claim something, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, okay, that's not. Yeah, that's not the way it goes. It goes in very easily. And then take those. Close enough. And no, it's all 2 millimeters, almost. Because I'm guessing these are from 3D scans. So yeah, it's even like a almost see-through here. Very thin web at the bottom. So basically someone scanned this and doesn't always get the holes right. So you gotta like come in afterwards and like refine the model, just a 3D model, make sure like the gaps that couldn't figure out, couldn't scan because it was holes and whatnot. You gotta, so that's why some holes like seem a bit vaguely defined here. Yep, that's, what the hell? Oh, wrong one. My fault there. Try not to stab ourselves. Okay, that's not fitting. Yeah, definitely not fitting. Let's give it a good drill now. There we go. Did I get this wrong? Oh. Got it wrong twice. Okay, this has to be the right one. Yes, it is. There we go. Looks quite janky actually. Then this goes there. Actually, clean that up a little bit. Yeah, the fit is a bit suspicious. Proximate. Not very good. I mean, this kit isn't that. I mean, Bandai makes those every now and then, but they're not that rare. But I guess just for the extra optional parts, you kind of want to get those. C18, C13. It claims. So I'm probably going to stop at 1.5 hours since we started streaming. Probably gonna end up no, go with that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this doesn't want to stay. This is fine as long as you don't fiddle with it too much. Okay, this one, yeah, you do. And that goes there. And where'd the other one go? Yeah, this thing definitely needs some glue to get this to. Oops. Or maybe I put it on the wrong way. That's why it's complaining. There we go. But it's still kind of loose. It still will come out randomly, so you will need glue to kind of get this to hold in place. Alright, so then that goes in there. Do they not understand the concept of part tolerances? that fits in there, and a 1.5 there. This is weird looking. I'm assuming also 1.5. And kind of picking up the pace here. We're trying. For no reason. Yeah, the nubs aren't too bad. They are like a very small gate, so the nubs end up being very small. There's less cleaning involved. There's probably a reason why Bandai uses large gates all the time. Something probably about the flow of plastic or something, to make sure it like flows into every nook and cranny. Okay. That's one. What the heck? There we go. It's a bit of a weird fit. So I should put in on first before putting in the... Yeah, I guess. No, never mind. Doesn't matter, I guess. And that part just keeps getting loose. Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 arms. Of course. Got that wrong. There we go. Arms. These clearly... Actually, since I don't really care that much about this thing, we're just gonna do this now. Just a dot. Just bond this way. Tiny dot of blue, just to help it stay connected and stop moving around. Alright, so we got arms. arms and, well, let's do all the hands then. Again, well, I mentioned this earlier, but it's nice that they give us double peace signs, which I think I could be wrong. I need to double check. I feel like it might. Yeah, the Bandai one only gives us one peace sign for one hand. This one we get two, which is a not bad deal. It's kind of Bandai territory. It's possible that there's a Bandai version of the original that gives you double peace signs. Hey, come on. Why are you not going in there? Is that a wrong hand? Let's try the other hand. Okay, for some reason this works on here. Yeah, ABS tends to be a bit fuzzy. Full of stress marks when you file it or sand it in the other way. Okay, I don't think... Do we have enough back of the hands for this thing? Did I miss a button?
From YouTube, John Ventura said a Mac call it a night. Have a good one.
Good night, John. Clearly this thing's missing something here. Yeah, I think like we're short a few hand things. Unless they slipped away somehow. I only have 3 of these left that I could find. But we have... Okay, we have 4 hands left. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, never mind. Okay, one of these doesn't go together. Oh, never mind. Very square backs of the hand here. Randomly, this one has very square. They all have like, they all tapered down a bit, but this one, like, they just copied, I guess, the shape. Try to reproduce the shape without really understanding what they were doing. There's some knockoffness in there. Alright, we got hands. Let's use this. Okay, that popped in, not too difficult. A little bit loose, but okay. That'll do. So we got hands, we got arms. Now we do the shoes. And that. And this, I guess? Yes. And also this thing. Alright, how does this go again? And those. And these. I know, very descriptive. Commentary we're having here. Alright, so then times 2. See if that even fits. So we hold it that away, and this away. It's very loose. Yeah, that definitely won't. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Well, we'll see if it's going to be a problem or not. Number 2 here, just pre-drill preemptively. And clean this up a little bit. Just a smidge. Yep, that doesn't even fit. Definitely peg issues. This thing. I mean, this is a tad looser than the original, but I guess it works. Right, so then number 3, number 2, we assume. Like so. Feel like the heels might be shorter. Different. Well, we'll try to do a comparison. Assume we get to the end of this. I might do another one tomorrow just to finish the Berserker one. And then we'll have a whole band of these. I'll have 4 of these, essentially. Which is a lot. Let's pop that out. Unexpectedly. upside down. I think that's how it goes. Yes. I should see like they sell like there's Grunt Gundam like mobile suits. That might be a bit too expensive to buy multiple copies of. But if they're knockoffs, I guess that might be okay. Just want to build like a small army of kids. Because I'm basically like have a whole platoon now. I don't know how many people on the platoon, but there's a lot of these. It's a feat. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Now, let's hurry up with the legs. So then, over there, Bustly, and so on and so forth. Did I get it wrong? Yes, wrong. Nope. Did I? What? I think I did not. Okay, so that like so, which doesn't seem to make sense. Like this, yes. So it's reversed. Yeah, it's reversed in the picture here. It says to build it ×2, but you won't be able to. Yeah, it's not, you can't do it ×2 because, oh, maybe you can. Nope, you cannot. Yeah, you cannot because it's mirrored. The parts are mirrored, so the instructions would be misleading if you followed them. These parts are mirrored, therefore will not. These won't work as a simple ×2 instruction here. Let's wiggle that a bit. Pre-drill as needed, which is very much needed. And just slap that on there. Whatever these are. And then we take all of the leg parts. I kind of like the design though, the fact that you have the shin being a tube like this. Well, the lower leg being a tube. And actually it is not, there's some defect here on the very end. It looks like a defect. I should probably draw those a bit. Except you can't. They're already too loose. They're slightly larger than 3 millimeters. Could be 3.5 or 3.2. It looks like a 3.2. Didn't think I had to break that out here. And a 2mm thing here. Gonna really get in there. Yeah, quite a large gap on there. I guess panel lines. We'll call them that. Alright, so yeah, very large gap here. I guess if we press hard enough, well, on this side it doesn't want to go away. It's a bit less on the other side. Yeah, it's quite large gaps. Very visible holes in there. Alright, so we've got those. And these, which have both sides have the garter thing. Normally you only have like one of them have that. That'll be the difference between left and right leg. This one, both of them have that thing. But you only have like one sticker for this. Or you could put like being both, I guess. But yeah, it does. I think go in there. There we go. That seemed a bit forced. I hope it didn't break something. I have to force that in a bit. Okay, so let's get this last usable sticker here. Just pick a leg, I guess. Because you're a knockoff by doing the opposite leg. Normally it's the left leg that has it, so I'm gonna do the right leg for this one. So we can tell it's a knock. Otherwise we won't tell. Well, actually, never mind. And then these bits, which are just again very small gates, which is kind of a nice feature. I'd be okay with like a slight, like I'd be fine with like everything being ABS, to be honest, not polystyrene. At least it's more recyclable. But you can, I guess you could control like the softness of ABS if need be. Whatever they did here, like the very small gate, that's not too bad. So 22, yeah, it kind of locks, I guess. Doesn't matter which one you use. 23, 22, they're identical on either side. It doesn't clip for some reason. We thought it would, but the flat part is on the front here. Flat part on the front, so you have to twist that one. What's mistake? Twist that one over, front, so we got 2 legs with the garter on the right. Alright, so we'll just put that over there. So we're done with the stickers, we're done with that. So then, whatever this is, A2B13, I'm not even sure that's the right runners. Some ones they could have just like given up and say, yeah, whatever. We'll just put random things on there. Like so. Like thus. And the part for the thing there, so okay, that's on the front. That is over there. That's number 3. And you go in there. Yeah, the numbers aren't too bad. And then again, it's a knockoff, so I'm carrying a little less than usual. Or maybe just... yeah, be basic. So that, and then that goes like... so, I think. Put a number 2 in there. Alright. There you go. It basically reproduces most of the joints there, so... well, it's identical, I guess. Just a matter of some of it being a bit looser than ought to be here. So yeah, this one's looser, this one's tighter, so tolerances are a bit all over the place. Not as accurate as Bandai, clearly. Alright, so we got this. And then we do need that. I'm going to do this as well. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Maybe this is a terrible idea, but we're going to try it anyway. So we're going to saw this. And of course it moved. Now it's a bit off center. There we go. What else do we need? I need something on there. Oh, there it is. The cover here. Something else missing. A little red bit there. We're just winging it at this point. So if you build the same model a few times, you basically do it from memory. That's the problem I have with IBO kits. So I built so many of those, they're like, yeah, I don't even need the instructions anymore. At least for the inner frame. Just like start nipping and oh, you realize, oh, this is a custom kit. It's of them we get custom parts to it, so we're gonna have to stop for a second and take a look around, make sure this is really the part you're looking for. And come on, get in there. And get in there somehow. You won't. Yeah, makes it a bit harder to get that on there. Okay. Maybe that was a bad idea. It's clearly not up to Bandai quality, so now trying to put one in, the other comes out. No, come on. Seriously? I'm gonna try it a different way. On the floor, on the table, I mean. And this way. It's gonna be a bit blurry for you guys, but at least I'll get that in there. There we go. It did get in. And it's holding in place, more or less. Probably needs to press that even more, glue it down a bit to make sure it doesn't escape ever. Alright, we got that. And we got this on the back. There we go. Again, I'm gonna just so it doesn't escape. It's probably a horrible idea, but and just a dot of glue in there just to get it to behave, I guess. And press that down. So it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so we got the waist. And now we do the hair, which is just this plus that. No, maybe I need that number 2 in here, or number 5. Or this number 2. So, and all the way in, and that is technically all the parts we have on the instructions. There's these, I mean, I'm not gonna bother with these. They're kind of a pain, and well, they're just a pain. So, yeah, the rest of we already saw on the other stuff. The original one. so we do have beam sabers, but no beam weapons. Alright, so that's that for assembly. So let's just clean up a bit. Well, let's do assembly. So we finished building all the parts, now we're going to assemble this thing. We're going to give it the same treatment as we did the other thing. Well, more or less. Alright, so a foot. Another foot. A leg. Another leg. It is standing on its own just fine, so that's a good sign. A waist. Just wiggle that in there. Oops. No, that didn't turn out very well. Let's try that again. Kind of broke off. So, just to reinforce this, I guess. Just to strengthen this for a little bit. Just a smidge strengthening here. Alright, so we got this thing so far. Should also help hold these two pieces together. Let's put the hair and the thing together here. Oh, well, it clips on very nice. Doesn't move much, but it clips on very nicely. And get in there. And there we go. The knockoff. There you go. Knockoff Nobel Gundam. And this is the original Nobel Gundam. Can you tell the difference? And while there are gaps here, I guess, clearly, this fits much cleaner than the other one. But other than that, like, it's almost identical. You can't really tell the difference unless you really look closely. There's like small details that are a bit off, like a bit fuzzy here on the head. Like there's a little Gatling hole here, which this thing doesn't have. But yeah, I mean, like, originally this thing isn't like super detailed, so they did a fairly good job reproducing all the like panel lines and things. Oh, there's supposed to be like a gap there, like a channel that they didn't reproduce. Yeah, it's not too bad. The articulations don't seem... Well, this one has a problem where the articulations are a bit loose, especially on the ankles. And I feel like the head, and it's meant to do that. It's meant to do that. Like the hair kind of slides off to allow some kind of a little bit of movement. This one, I mean, it does do it too, but to a lesser degree. It doesn't work quite as well. Did I modify this? I can't remember. I think I might have modified this a bit. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't remember. Oh, she's bald. Yeah, not too bad. Now for the thing everybody's waiting for. Let's try those. You have to remove this clearly, and then you plug that in. I think this is, and this goes on top to make it look a little less awkward. Yep, let's admire the craftsmanship here. So yeah, you have the option to make it look almost identical to the original, or you can just add this optional part and really upgrade the thing here. So that's one option. That's like the non-berserk option. They do include like the berserker mode piece as well. The reason I say it's berserker mode because it's like clearly red, and oh, what the hell? Oh, it does go on there. So it goes on there, and you still have come on, don't fall apart now. Maybe I need to remove this for access. There we go.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said now has 2 warheads.
Exactly. This is like the one that's kind of, it looks weird. Like it's just plopping out like a some kind of worm living in a, I don't know, it's weird. It's like oozing out. And you got this on there. So there's no, like on the box itself, there's no indication on how to use this. You have to go look at the store page pictures. So some of them will just show it without this. So it's like that, which is kind of weird. You're gonna have to hide this gap because otherwise it just looks a bit awkward with here. So that's more like for the berserker mode because it's like bursting out. In her normal mode, I guess it's more, I'm assuming this makes more sense. Still weird, but makes more sense. Yeah, it's recommended, I guess, you don't glue those parts on, so you can swap them around whenever you feel like it. And it's not sticking in. It's not connecting. Oh, okay. Which part you use is up to you, your preferences, I guess. And then I'm gonna just have that. So yeah, a quick review of this thing. It's all, yeah, basically identical to this one. Of course, it does not. There's some like differences, like the garter belt here has 2 of each side. There's some gaps here. There's some fit issues on the various pegs and holes, and don't quite line up. There's a bit of drilling you need to do, pre-drilling to get that all matched up. Otherwise, like it's pretty much the same. Like if you're not able to get one of these, like the original ones, get one of these. You do have like the main thing, I think, like that. Well, one of the two main things. One, the option parts, of course, but you get like two. Like the original one gives you one piece side. This one has two, which is nice. Which is a nice little addition. It makes it a little better. I don't know. Just kind of. It would be nice if they filled this in so you could like have it without the ribbon. But I get that works as well. This is more of like the Berserker mode here. Now I have 3 of these. These like multiply so quickly. You build 1 extra and suddenly it's like a crowd. Like 2's okay, then 3 really becomes a crowd. That's a nice little picture. Let me just save that. Alright, yeah, not too bad. I mean, these two, okay. How long have I been at this? 2 hours. Hey, just 2 hours. Look at that. So yeah, I'm gonna put these 2 away. These are the 2 originals. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue this series. I guess I'm gonna build 1 more tomorrow. I do have the Berserker mode, which I'm assuming is almost exactly identical to this, just a slightly different color. So I'll do probably a quick stream tomorrow. It shouldn't take too long. This one doesn't have any, like, it's not Nobel Prize Sailor Moon, so it's just Nobel Berserker, so it's a little less funny. But yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, you do still get, we'll see if like you get different parts, because this one you get this thing, this one should get you a different part. So alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that, because I think it's a good place to end. Yeah, the review is basically, get it if you can't afford, you cannot manage to get the original one. It's more fun, there's more funds to it. You just need a little bit of extra work to get it assembled. Probably a little bit of pre-drilling here and there to get yourself a drill bit set, and just, yeah, a bit of glue here and there to make it hold in place. The original doesn't really need glue to be held in place. Like all the parts kind of fit. There's kind of gaps all over the place here. Like for example, in the head here, you might need to like file down a thing or two, or like press that harder, get some clamps or something, just hold everything down, glue it so it doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, otherwise it's not too bad. Now I'm gonna have an army of those now. 4 of them at least. Nobody really wants the extra one that I have. I guess I might build a 5th one someday. We're gonna have like a whole like K-pop. Well, it used to be girl bands. I guess K-pop bands are girl bands and boy bands. They're still stuck in the 90s over there. Oh, they're just using the old formula that worked in the US years ago. And people are like, wow, this is so original. No, it's just doing the same thing people did here before. Or in the West. I mean, there's still all boy bands. What's One Direction? Not the boy band? Alright. That should be our exit. I think Marcel's the only one left. Hey, Marcel. How you doing? You still here? I think. Hope you enjoyed this. I don't know how to feel about it. It's alright. I think it's fine. People make fuss about it. It's nice. This is also nice. Because it's nicer. But it's weird that you have like flesh popping out of a Gundam. But then again, this is from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. You do have the Devil Gundam, which is made of nanomachines.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, hey.
Hey, you're still there. Thanks for staying around. Really appreciate it. Really. You want the extra one? I don't know if I can send it to you or not. You want this one? I don't know, maybe Troy wants it. I need to ask on the Discord if anyone wants it. Not this one. I got a separate. Because they sent me 2 of these. One of them's gonna beat it. It's really beat up. I don't know if it has all the parts. If nobody wants it, I'm probably gonna build the 5th one. I'm gonna have like a whole squad of these. But yeah, I mean they're cheap. It's probably gonna cost me more to ship it out than it did than to just buy it off. It's like I think $7 US on AliExpress. Depending on where you live, it's probably gonna be cheaper because of you won't have tariffs and taxes and all that. But yeah, it's a fun kit to have. You can have the standing people. Oh, it's a Nobel Gundam. But you look closely. Oh, what is those? Interesting. Alright, I think I'll wind it down. Just get it closer. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this build. Thank you for watching, all those who watched who are not there anymore. And thanks Marcel, thanks everybody else, thanks Troy, thanks Ivan IT, thanks John, I think, for being around for a little bit, and thanks person on Twitch, Saki Cien.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said they were scared by the ballistics.
Yeah, exactly. Very intimidating things. But yeah, imagine, it's like, it's basically, it makes me think of a hermit crab or some kind of weird sea creature that's like, or like an octopus, or something like, just like plopping out of it. But then again, yeah, this is G Gundam, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. So yeah, the Devil Gundam exists. It's organic, it has nanomachines, so maybe this thing got infected, and that's just like popping out. It's just this is the Devil Gundam at work. This is the work of the Devil Gundam. Let's go with that. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I need to put the. I'm gonna start like putting up like what's it called, placeholders for future streams, so that people know when I'm gonna be streaming. They can take a look ahead of time. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to decide a few days ahead of time what I'm building. This one just being a surprise, I guess. So I wanted to, well, everybody already knew. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. For a very unsurprising build. Probably nobody really gonna watch it, but yeah, thank you. Alright, see you guys next time.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said bye, tomorrow. From YouTube, Ivan IT said YRL. From YouTube, Ivan IT said bye-bye.